So you want to make sure when you're setting up your brooder and getting everything ready for your new chicks that you have a heat source for your chicks. So you want to get a light. It doesn't matter if it's red or white. Some people do prefer the red lights just because it alleviates some cannibalism with your chickens. You also want to make sure to have a thermometer in there so you can tell how warm your brooder is for your chicks. You want to keep it around 90 to 95 degrees within the first week, and then decrease it 5 degrees each week as they get older. And as your chickens are growing, you want to make sure to raise that light further and further away from them. Otherwise, the heat won't evenly distribute from the box. You want to make sure that your brooder is big enough for your chicks to move around. It's free of an area of drafts, so you don't want it where a garage door can let all the air in on them so they get chilled. You can use a stock tank, a box, a tote, and any form of homemade brooder. You just want to make sure that the sides are high enough to keep the chicks safe and not be able to fly out of it or allow any predators to get in there as well. You want to make sure your brooder is also in an area where it can't get wet. Pine shavings are ideal when you're raising your new chicks. You can use straw, but it becomes slippery underneath their feet. As you bring your chicks home, you want to make sure they have fresh water. When you put them in your brooder, go ahead and dip their beaks inside the water and then give them 4 to 5 hours to kind of figure out where that water source is before you introduce them to their feed, just to make sure they get a good drink before they're introducing feed into their system. After your chickens have gotten their drink of water, you want to make sure to scatter some feed on the floor so they can find it first before adding it to your feeders. As you're adding your chick starter to your brooder, you want to make sure you're using a feeder that has smaller holes to make sure the chicks do not waste the feed. You want to make sure the feed is available 24/7 to your chicks. Your chicks will self-regulate, so they will eat it when they need it. Thank you for watching. If you have any more chicken-related questions, please reach out to one of our store associates at North 40 Outfitters or visit us at north40.com.